Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Milk Podcast, episode 3, baby. No one thought we would be here today. No one did. I'm Eden. I'm joined by my co-host, Jack from YouTube channel, Jack is Boy.
I'm Bald.
And Core from YouTube channel, Core is Sexy. He's a sexy
That's my name.
man.
Don't
And
wear it out.
Today we have a fun assortment of goofy little topics to discuss for your pleasure,
I hate
guys.
that.
So I'm so excited.
Why are you making
to
this sound?
jump
It sounds like we're on
right?
like Yo Gabba Gabba right now. Today
does
we
sound
got a
gross.
fun,
Flames.
exciting selection of topics.
That's a compliment. I take that as a compliment. Yo Gabba Gabba was fucking fun. Isn't there like a weird Yo Gabba Gabba like conspiracy that like one of the people like died in the production of the show, like inside one of the suits?
I just
something?
believe
Like,
that. I just believe that inherently. Like Yo Gabba Gabba was such a fucked up show. Like those sets looked like another planet. Oh my god.
Are you implying that Yo Gabba Gabba is the real life version of what was going on with the kids TV show and Spy Kids?
Dog, that is like you're just doing references and references right now. I don't know
You know
what
what
kids.
Spy Kids are.
I know what Spy Kids are. That doesn't mean I'm gonna know what the kids TV show inside of Spy Kids.
The main central thing with the guy Floop is a madman. Help us, save us. They're like distorted and
Oh yeah, I pretended to understand what was happening.
it's like the central plot of the movie.
I was like, brain, remember, we watched this for Milk, and no one watched the video. But I remember, we watched it, and I could not remember.
Dude, that is an interesting point that you bring up, that we tried to watch it for Milk, because we've tried to watch a lot of things for Milk. Okay, as I segue into the first topic that I am
You're the
going
most subtle
to
podcast.
for the podcast.
As I segue us into the next topic. What kind of things, my son? What kind of things have we done on this?
I just wanted to see if we could kind of see what we all think about the evolution of the channel. You know what I'm saying? The evolution of spilling the milk. Because I think like even
I don't believe in
most
evolution.
people who watch the
Not real.
channel like probably don't even know that like
Invented by liberals.
I wasn't even a part of the channel initially. You know what I mean? Like how many people even know that?
Yeah,
I
he
was
had to
like
beg. He had to
DLC.
beg.
Yeah, you were like a
He literally had to beg. It was really funny.
a cankerous sore that like grew and sprouted life.
Ew. Why?
Core
Why?
and I were like, we love watching things together, and Ian's like, please, please, I need you.
No, that's not what happened.
Nagatoro.
That's not what happened.
That's so what happened. That's so.
Don't act like I'm the one who made you watch Nagatoro. You guys were already watching High Rise fucking Invasion. Like the bar
The
wasn't
best show
already
ever.
on the floor.
Excuse me.
It was more like
Transition magic does not exist in Nagatoro, and that's the main issue.
I was like, we need Eden, and then we got him. I was like, Eden, please.
You caught him like
Sama.
a goddamn Pokemon.
I was like, we need you.
I was just chilling. I was in like the field, and I was just like eating my own feces, and I was going Eden.
You were eating your own feces.
Yeah, no, I was
That's
eating my own feces, and then Jack came up to me and he showed me his little balls, and the rest was history.
He never stopped looking. He never stopped glaring at him to this day.
Yeah,
but this kind of comes from like a big. We got a beautiful little comment recently. It was like it's someone wrote a fucking dissertation to us. Okay, this is like a whole ass like it kind of boils down to like I miss the old spilling the milk. Which is
I missed the old spilled milk. The booze spilled milk.
I want to add the important clarification. This is a long ass message. Only reason, I mean, I probably would have seen it eventually because I actually do read a lot of the comments. But the only reason
I do also.
The only reason I saw it so early was because I have the YouTube Studio app. I got a fucking notification for this comment, which usually only happens if you get a comment from a channel that has like over 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And the comment, and it's because they sent this message as like a $5 super thanks, which is like the YouTube feature where you can like pay someone money when you leave a comment, because you think they're so awesome. Just so that we would read their fucking dissertation.
Where they shit on, they paid us money to hate on us. Like that's a beautiful
crazy.
Commitment.
Honestly, I support it. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I shouldn't say.
Actually, no. I will say if you're gonna hate on us, at least like throw a couple dollars our way, you know? I'll take it.
You know what?
Facts.
Throw a couple dollars our way. But like,
we love our hate watchers. Whether you're a brokey on Twitter, that's what Andrew Tate would say. Brokey. I'm an Andrew Tater. I know Andrew Tate.
I'm a bit of a Tate head.
Or whether your dad's an Oiler and you're in the YouTube comment section, we love all our haters.
The fucking yeah, I don't know. It's I get what they're saying. I think we were talking about this a bit before. I mean, like they're saying, because we upload every single day now. It's like it's easy to get tired of content if you're watching it every day and you're not interested in the stuff we're watching.
Yeah,
but they're kind of talking about how we kind of corporatized and we're part of the algorithm. But at the end of the day, that was kind of the mantra behind the channel. We're trying to build like a fun, like successful channel. Like we're making a YouTube channel. We want it to be successful. That's like
to give like some background. When we started off doing the channel, it was initially with anime because that's just what all of us. I mean, even before Eden joined, but when he did join, all three of us come from making anime-related videos or videos in that sort of community, and so that was just naturally what we started doing. And then when we found out cartoons is a much bigger audience, it was a natural shift.
And here's the thing. A lot of people are going to think that we only started watching cartoons because it got us more views. And that is basically true. I'm not going to lie.
That is completely true.
But I would say, like, at least for like the year 2023, I have literally not watched a single anime in the year 2023. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Out of my own entire volition, right?
Yeah. No,
I just like cartoon. It comes in phases. Obviously, 100%. I'm not always gonna think cartoons are better, but right now it is not. I'm not lying to the audience by acting like I like these cartoons when I was an anime channel back then, and now I'm pretending I like cartoons or some shit. Like, no, I genuinely am in a cartoon type of mood, and maybe moving forward and Spilling the Milk will go to other mediums and shit like that. And maybe I'll start liking stuff like that too. Like, stuff changes.
Yeah, our tastes change. I think it's just it's just like, obviously, I think that person like understands that things have to change. And obviously, it's sad that like something that you once loved, you don't love as much anymore. But it's like
your parents.
Like your parents. Like,
right.
You hate your parents now. Everyone eventually hates them, and you have to stop talking to them and abandon them. But it's like, but you have to accept that. And I have that with a lot of YouTube channels that I used to like watch. Like, because I watch that shit.
Scott the Woz.
I don't know.
No, it's like you want phases,
Scott the Woz. Guys,
he's still the goat.
Let's start shitting on a bunch of YouTubers for no. I'm kidding. I actually love Scott the Woz. I just watched the first part of the Wii U video.
I feel like probably one of the best examples for a lot of people is Game Grumps. Both me and Jack were big fans of Game Grumps. I watched a lot of it.
The thing about talking about YouTube channels with Jack and Core is that Jack and Core watch all the same YouTube channels, and then I just watch completely different. I have no idea what they're talking about.
That's how Core and I feel like became like so close, is that like when we started talking to each other, we just watched the exact same YouTube. Like, it's like almost the exact same.
Like, I think maybe it's a good thing I never got exposed to Pokemon as a kid, because I think I would have been the same person as Jack.
Yeah, we would have been the same person. We probably would have been the same person.
There's one difference between the two of you, that Jack likes Pokemon.
Well, it's like our upbringing too, I think, is what like are pretty different.
You guys are both nerdy ass kids who wore glasses.
Yeah, but it's just our parents.
Our parents are very different.
He's a Jehovah's Witness, and I watch Family Guy every day. So like, it's a pretty big difference. So
yeah.
I'm working my way to the Family Guy.
I think you're gonna bring up like an example.
Well, I was just saying, like, Game Grumps or a lot of those types of like daily gaming channels it happens a lot where you get really into it, you love the comedy, the chemistry. After a while, you just kind of fall out of love with it. It gets a little stale. Like, things can only continue a certain way for so long. So it's like either the creators have to change significantly, or you're just gonna start to lose interest. And I think that's just natural. What I think is also cool is when it happens sort of in phases, where like a creator will come, you get really interested in them, then you'll sort of start to get a little bored, fall out of interest, and then they'll switch up, or you'll like fall back in love with them, get interested in them like way later.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like for me, it's like I got more into Oni Plays recently. I never watched them all that much back in the day. I watched them a little bit. But like recently, I had like a phase where I was just watching a ton of like highlights and stuff.
Those guys are really funny.
So it's fun when it comes in phases.
I watched them play Adventure Quest just because I played that game as a kid, and I'm like, I'm just glad someone else knows Adventure Quest exists because
that shit was hype. That game was fucking hype as a kid.
That's like our generation's like RuneScape. You know what I mean? It's like 5-6 years later or whatever.
Mm. No, I remember going to the library as a kid and see it was the crowd
Not
of
the library.
all the
But
fucking...
don't even get me started, dude.
What?
I was a library gamer. I was
you
a
guys
library
were
gamer.
Gamers?
Yes, because at my house there was only one computer. I had 4 kids in the house all the time. It was me, my brother, and my 2 cousins.
So you didn't get it? Shit.
So if we wanted to like use a computer, we had a rule. It was 30-minute turns, right?
Damn,
so then I'd have to play the computer
sucks.
for 30 minutes and then give it up for an hour and a half.
Damn.
Like, what? Are you insane? And then you go to the library and it's also 30-minute sessions, and you have to like, I think you have to like pay a quarter. You have to like pay a quarter for like
I don't think
30 minutes or something like that. But the problem, the problem was that it wasn't that you had to pay like the quarter or whatever. The problem was that there would be other kids. Like, it was just like you just got the same problem.
You guys have to share, bro. I was blessed. I was fucking privileged.
I was
man.
more of a Freddy Fish guy, anyways.
Freddy Fish.
What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know what that. You're old. You're old, Core.
It's like you know those shitty point and click adventure games for kids. There were like
Freddy
a billion of them.
Henry Stickman.
But they're like the educational ones.
Ugh.
I had one of the Freddy Fish.
There
games
was always ones of those installed on the library computers. That was like the only thing that would be.
I remember I got a Nintendo DS for like. We were in Mexico. I had a Mexican Nintendo DS.
Bro.
I don't know how that changes anything.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure it counts as North America, so it's all the same thing anyways. But
That's
I just remember
crazy.
that I was at the mall in Mexico, and my grandma was like, wow, look how cheap these laptops are. I'm going to buy my little grandchildren laptops. She called them laptops the entire time. I genuinely think she thought the DSs were laptops. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, they fold open, so I guess I can understand.
They're kind of a laptop, yeah.
So she bought me the laptop. We did not have any games on these things. Like,
so it's just it's straight Picto Chat for like
my
10 hours.
Picto Chat was
only
a real
Picto
shit.
Chat for like the first 6 months.
But the point is that once I did finally get my first DS game, guess what it was? Go ahead.
Barbie. I love Barbie makeup dress doll.
Hannah Montana.
It was Brain Age Quest.
L.
So I was just playing Brain Age educational games for like the first 2 years on my DS.
That's the only game you had?
Yes, for like the first 2 years, that was the only game I had.
That's so
fucked up.
fucking sad.
That should probably increase my IQ like 10 points though. Like, let's be realistic here.
Dude, I think
we gotta get on the Brain Age. Have our Brain Age era.
Dude, outside of school, I was not playing like any. Well, I guess I had like SpongeBob teaches you how to type. You ever have those like shitty sort of games where you have
typing
like,
type
insert
games.
a disc,
I know those.
like the type. I had so many typing games for some reason, but I knew how to type. But I just liked it because SpongeBob and like, Pokemon were on it. I'm like a SpongeBob. I know how to type, but like you're saying funny things, so I get to type with you. But outside of like school, because you'd have like the computer periods where like you do like 10 minutes of schoolwork, and then the rest of the period you're playing cool math games. Like that was the only time I'm playing like educational games. Because at home I'm like playing whatever, like all the Flash games every day.
Family Guy Flash games.
I wish there was.
Dude, were you playing a lot of Sonic games?
I only got into Sonic. I guess I did get into Sonic. Like that was one of the first DS games I got because my uncle, I remember he gave me like for Christmas like it was like a cartridge, but it was all the OG Sonic games on like a DS cartridge, and that's how I got into Sonic. Was because my uncle played it on the Sega Genesis, so he was like, "Play this shit, kid." I'm like, "He's fast," and then I became. I'm not as big a Sonic fan as this fucking loser like under me right now, but like I definitely like Sonic for sure because there's that new game coming out that looks pretty cool.
Game
that doesn't have fucking local multiplayer for some fucking reason.
Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
Have you guys seen the trailer for it? Because I know you guys are big like Sonic heads.
Like, it looks like the most mid game ever created, but like
you know what it looks like to me as an outsider looking in? It looks like the Sonic equivalent of the new Super Mario Brothers for the DS.
No, it's the new Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's because it's 4 players. It's literally just new Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Yeah,
but
that
with
is
Sonic.
Basically what
it's
it
just
seems like because it's a
game.
return to like classic Sonic kind of style, but with multiplayer added. That's pretty much.
Yeah.
You're pretty on the money with that one.
I'm just like, I don't know how that's gonna work though, right? It's like, because with Mario you don't go that fast, but in Sonic, like traditional 2D Sonic gameplay is so fucking fast you can never keep up. And like in the old OG Sonic games, you could play 2-player, but it's like basically giving your little brother like a controller that doesn't do anything. Like that equivalent.
Well, because Tails just dies every 3 seconds.
Yeah, Tails just dies. It doesn't do fucking anything. Like it's pointless. So I don't know how they're gonna balance. Like it's gonna be so jank.
Are they gonna do like split screen or something?
That would be fucking terrible. That would.
Yeah, the speed aspect doesn't really fit very well. I don't know. Actually, I guess we could pull in a patron question because that kind of fits in with from Knight on our Patreon.
Editor, epic transition.
What was your favorite childhood video game and why? And I'll answer that since we're talking about Sonic. It was obviously Sonic. What a shot!
Which one?
I'd say the top 3 would be like Sonic, anything. I had Sonic Heroes, Sonic Riders, Sonic 1, 2, 3. I had the Sonic Mega Collection, which is the first video game. The first real video game I ever played was the Sonic Mega Collection. So it was like imprinted on me as a child, the love for Sonic. It was ingrained.
Is that the GameCube one?
It was on GameCube and Xbox. Because we had a friend of my mother's had an Xbox, and she came over to our house, and she brought her Xbox because she had Dance Dance Revolution. She had the whole pad and everything.
Hey,
so we played Dance Dance Revolution at my house on her Xbox, and then she left and she forgot her Xbox, and I think she was just like rich or something. Because, like, eventually, I think, like...
She just got a new
Xbox?
Like,
my mom and her didn't really talk much anymore. And we were like, we have your Xbox. And she was like, I don't care. But we didn't have a controller. We only had the dance pad, so you couldn't do anything. So eventually...
You're playing Sonic on the dance pad.
That would be insane.
You're pretending to run forward. It's not working.
That's some shit people be doing with Dark Souls nowadays.
True. Yeah, you program the gameplay.
But eventually, my dad was like, "Okay, well, we have this." So he went to GameStop and he got a controller and he got the Sonic Mega Collection because as a kid,
for that. What the fuck?
he had a rich friend who had like a Genesis with Sonic the Hedgehog. That's like one of the only video games he remembers because he would go over to this. He would go over to his friend's house and watch his friend play like video games, like because he was like one of the few people who had a console, and that's like after that he had a life, and he didn't play video games anymore until he got addicted to Civilization in his 40s.
Oh my god, get a grip, man.
Every dad.
It's the story of every dad. So that was like the one thing he recognized, so he got that. And it was a very, very eye-opening experience for me as a young child.
Your dad got you hooked on Sonic. Like these older men just forced Sonic. That's the perpetual life of Sonic, bro. The older generation keeps it going. It's fucking annoying. We gotta let this rat die. Like we keep pushing it on each other, man.
Wow. I mean, I wouldn't call him a rat personally because I respect the blue guy. But,
I don't respect him. I don't respect. He has like a cocaine addiction, bro. Like I do not respect him.
Bro, I'm a basic bitch. Like this dude could talk 7 years about. Dude, I was playing Call of Duty, Black Ops, NBA 2K, and Minecraft. That's all there was, bro. I'm normal. Sorry, I'm normal. Of course, some people here are normal.
I've got the funniest story ever to go
Sonic
with that.
Sonic is pretty normal, bro.
You're talking about
Sonic is not normal. Sonic is strictly for autistic children. That's all I'm saying, man.
Dude, then if that's autistic children, then there are fucking so many more autistic children than I think there are.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. If you want it to be normal, that means that you were playing Halo/Call of Duty, a sports game, whether it's 2K or Madden, and then Minecraft. Like that was like the normal.
Why can't I play those, which I did, and also play Sonic?
You owned a Wii U.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Which had Sonic on it.
Case closed.
It didn't have fucking sports games on it, did it?
We need this to be like a court case where like Jack owning a Wii U is inadmissible evidence. Like you can't present that.
Because I also had the other consoles. Like I also I've played like every fucking video game console.
Oh, so you're the kid who had every console?
Yes, I was.
You're spoiled.
Yeah, you were
so
like,
why should I take your opinion if you're spoiled?
I was that fucking spoiled bitch.
No,
bro.
you were
I was literally that
my
spoiled
spoiled neighbor who had like every console and
Yes,
had like
I
a
was
million Pokemon cards.
Yes.
Damn.
Literally, you're describing my life. You're describing my fucking life. And yeah.
Oh no! What I wanted to say, it was so funny, is you're like, oh, if you were like a real gamer as a kid, you played COD and all that shit. I remember because I was raised super religious. When I got an Xbox 360 and it came with a demo disc for Modern Warfare 2.
Ooh, peak. That's
and
peak.
I like hid it in my closet. And I had like such a serious moment of reckoning where I got very close to putting the game in when nobody else was home and playing it, and I decided against it. I felt too guilty to play the Modern Warfare 2 demo disc.
Wow.
It's not even the
Dude, I was 13. When I was 13, I was in the GTA 5 strip club, bro. Like, it's just like
Dude, I was 10 years old, and my sister, I was 10 years old. My sister convinced my mom to get us fucking GTA 4. Like I was playing like these way too. I was playing all these M games like really young.
No, yeah.
I think.
My dad would take me to watch like M-rated. I watched like fucking Hangover trilogy when I was like 5, 6 years old. I don't know if you know what the ending credits for the original Hangover movie is. It's literally just girls flashing their tits, and then they have the names of the people who are in the movie.
Jesus.
It's just like 3 minutes of tits flashing, and I was in the theater for that.
Nah, man, I watched my first PG-13 movie when I was 13.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Dude, I remember the
Wait,
first...
was that 9? Was that 9?
No, it was Transformers. The first Transformers.
The Pete Davidson Transformers, dude.
Dude, the new one. Oh my god. Dude, I keep getting the same... I go on Twitter, I keep getting the same ad every fucking 5 minutes.
Pete Davidson in the new Transformers.
Pete Davidson is in the new Transformers movie. He's also in the new
Optimus?
Dude, he's also in the new MrBeast video. I was watching the new MrBeast video. No, this new MrBeast. Okay, I don't want to.
I know
toot this
Tom
guy's
Brady's
horn.
in it, but
It's actually a really good video. It was very entertaining. But all of a sudden, MrBeast is like, we're gonna go to this $30 million yacht with this homeless guy, and then it's just Pete Davidson lying down on the yacht.
That's so funny.
And then he's like, "Hey, I'm Pete Davidson.
Crazy.
Go watch my new TV show." And I'm like, I'm not watching that shit. But
dude, can you imagine how much when he pays all that money for those yachts? The video is like probably still profiting. That's like the most insane thing. You know what I mean?
I don't think they're profiting.
There's already a sponsor on the video. Then the Pete Davidson plug. And then, like, just the amount of money that he's going to make off of merch sales on that video, in addition to the ad revenue. And, you know, MrBeast isn't getting the same ad revenue we're getting. He's getting the fucking front page ads. He's getting Coca-Cola. He's getting Disney. His ad rates is probably, like, 20 times ours. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he, like, still profited off that video.
The business is definitely profitable.
Yeah,
I think he's gone on record and said that most of the videos run at a loss. But it's, like, the brand is profitable. Like the videos create the brand through which is monetized in like a million different ways, because he's got like 10 other channels. He has like MrBeast in Spanish, MrBeast Reacts, MrBeast Games.
I know
MrBeast Jerk Off compilation.
I know Naruto plays MrBeast in the Japanese MrBeast channel. Did you know that?
What?
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, it's fucking sick. They get like famous voice actors from every country. It's fucking it's hilarious.
That's mental.
But they have like YouTube introduced this new feature where like you can switch the languages, like you can add in different audio tracks to the videos.
Yeah,
so you can just switch the language. So I think all those other channels are kind of obsolete now because it's all on the main channel now. But yeah, no, he does. I think he has said it runs at a loss, but it's like that. I feel like the fucking chocolate bars and like the burger alone is like profitable. Like
Mr. Breast.
Mr. Breast chocolate bars are really good. I've tried the Mr. Breast chocolate bars, and those are pretty good. So.
Do you think Mr. Breast puts his breast milk in the chocolate bars?
He should do like a breast cancer initiative and call it Mr. Breast.
Oh my fucking god, Mr. Breast, and then there's the fucking milk. He sells milk, but it's MrBeast.
Like everybody was so crazy about breast cancer, like back in the day, like that was like the hot trend. It was like there was Coney and there was breast cancer.
I love boobies,
did we fix breast cancer and did we catch Coney? I don't know.
I don't think we either. I don't think we did either.
Did Coney get breast cancer?
I think Coney potentially could have got breast cancer, and MrBeast will solve it. I think
there's some story they're not telling us.
Yeah, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. MrBeast introduces breast milk to the fucking Feastables line. Breast milk chocolate, and then he calls it Mr. Breast.
He should do what,
my
Nestle
dream is?
did and like bring like baby food and like breast milk replacement to like poor countries, and then make it so that the women don't produce breast milk anymore, and then they have to buy the baby food.
Bro, this is one of those times where
I love
Core just
Nestle.
keeps talking. This is one of those times where Core just stop talking, bro. Like, what are you going on?
I love Nestle.
My favorite
There's-
company. They're very
Shout
good
out
and
Nestle.
moral. Everything they
Thank
do is
you for-
good.
They do a lot of good things.
Bro,
But yeah.
speaking of people who do great things, I love Ed Sheeran. Can we talk about that, Jack? Can we talk about Ed Sheeran? Your
Chat, all right. Not chat. We're not streaming this. I watched an episode last night of this Ed Sheeran documentary. And
Documentary.
I just wanted... So there's a Disney Plus documentary series about Ed Sheeran's life. Probably like late 20s or 30. I think he's in his 30s.
No way, he's in
probably
his late
30s.
20s.
I corrected myself. He's probably in his 30s, but he has 2 kids. I learned so much about Ed Sheeran, but the one thing that I wanted to bring up is this specific lyric that Ed Sheeran like said. Like they played one of Ed Sheeran's songs, and this lyric like literally froze me in cringe. I don't think I've ever cringed more in my life. Like we've memed on Ed Sheeran a lot, like on the channel and shit, but
I mean, that's all just jokes. We love them in reality.
this is like an old. Let me find this. This is like an old Ed Sheeran lyric where it's
I'm in love with the shape of you.
It's him rapping, and it's like
He's rapping.
he's rapping. So already that's cringe because he's like the
Dude,
boy
imagine an Ed Sheeran rap song with Aquafina.
with what?
Aquafina. Oh my god. Please.
That's like the
that's real.
Scatterback. Oh my god. So basically, the lyric is, "I'm up and coming like I'm fucking on an elevator."
That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Honestly, that's fucking bars. Honestly, that's
He's
fucking
up
bars.
and coming like he is fucking
It's a
on
triple
an elevator.
entendre. It's a triple entendre.
It is a triple entendre of cringe, of pure unadulterated
It's
cringe.
fucking fire, dude. He's up and coming like he's elevating on the elevator.
I know
he's
he's
up and
fine. No,
coming
don't
like
explain
his
it to me,
skills
please.
are
It is the
going
worst
to be
lyric.
off epic. And then he's also up and coming like he's ejaculating. That's a triple entendre. That's fucking bars. That's
bars.
some real shit you would never fucking know about.
What's like really funny is that they're playing this song during the scene. He's like, "So my wife, like, I love my wife so much." Like, he's talking about how much he loves his wife of like 10 years.
He's having a my wife moment.
Chance the Rapper.
It's literally some Chance. He's cornier than Chance the Rapper. Like, it's just, that's kind of part of his mantra, though. He's like a corny MF. But yeah, that's all I had to say about Ed Sheeran. I fucking...
You know Ed
So he
Sheeran
fucked
has
his
like
wife in an
shooters in
elevator.
Thailand?
What?
Yeah.
You know Ed Sheeran has like shooters in Thailand?
What
You know
does
that Ed Sheeran is like the number one artist in Thailand? Like, I'm like talking out my ass kinda, but I know that Ed Sheeran like sells out like the biggest stadiums in Thailand. Like, he's huge in Thailand. And I saw this picture of him on Twitter where he was just like smoking a blunt with some like Thai dudes or whatever.
That's so
like,
cool.
Ed
That's
Sheeran
so
is the in America, he's like the most retail friendly white worker. But I swear to God, like he lives a double life.
Well,
like, I know that.
That's the thing, because there's a ton of pics of Ed Sheeran like hanging out with like rappers and stuff. Like, people like him. Like, he is a very well liked celebrity. Like, he gets along with everybody. Like his music or not. Like, he probably is like a friendly guy who will fuck you in an elevator if he gets the opportunity.
And I think part of that is like because he isn't like a pretty boy. Like, he's like a frog. So like I feel like it's much more relatable to the average person.
I find that offensive to frogs, but
I think he looks frog-like, and that's cute. Like, that's chill. Like, he's not the most handsome man, but it's like...
He looks like a deer in headlights 24/7.
And I love me some deers, bro. I'm an Ed Sheeran lover now. After hearing that he fucked with Thailand, like, I have to...
After watching that documentary, I'm sold. He's a genius.
But to be honest, guys, if you guys want to ask us questions that show up on the podcast, like the 2 questions that showed up on today's podcast, or the 1 question, the Transformers topic was a question, but... we just kind of started talking about it. If you guys want to like make us like talk about certain things on the podcast, you can become a patron. And if you become a patron, you also get access to the second half of the podcast. So
the premium.
What tier
edition.
is that? How much money is that?
$10 a month plus.
Guys, it's only $10 and you get 30 minutes of milk. 30 minutes of cum.
So if you guys like us talking, then yeah, we're gonna reveal some really deep, dark secrets on the premium
we're about
episode.
to actually reveal something very personal and intense from Eden's
really
history.
Intense. Like
he didn't give us permission to share it, so we're gonna say it in 5, 4, 3, 2.